Hearing protection is vital, especially for shooters. Once your ears have been damaged, there's no return. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Prosound H2P electronic hearing plugs. Not only do these protect your hearing and allow for regular conversation, but it also amplifies your hearing up to 6 times the normal sound. This is a brand new product from AxilPro, which is the parent company of Prosounds. They make a number of different really advanced hearing protection options, whether it's earmuffs or electronic plugs. These are brand new. In fact, when you're watching this video initially, this is July 2016. It's going to be November of 2016 before these are available, but they are running an Indiegogo Kickstarter. I'll have all the links down below. If you're watching this video after that date, you can go to the AxilPro Prosounds website. Again, links down below. When shooting, hearing protection is a must. Once your ears get damaged to a certain point, there is no reverse. And whether you use regular little plugs, which I personally like plugs because they're so compact and handy, but also regular earmuffs. It gives your ear a little bit more protection. I definitely like electronic earmuffs especially because you can actually hear amplified noises, and then when the gunshot goes off, it baffles it and keeps the noise down. But one of the issues of earmuffs is, especially when you're shooting a rifle, putting your head up against the stock or when it's really hot. But we're going to take a look at Prosounds H2P hearing protection. And this to me is the best of both worlds. We'll pull it out of the package. I don't normally do box openings, but this is a really cool package. Full instructions, a lot about hearing protection and hearing loss. And here we have the plugs and the setup. Here are each of the small plugs right here. This is what actually goes into your ear. And these are not only plugs, but they're also electronic. So they're going to amplify sound, and they are adjustable. We have some different sizes. We also have a small little carrying case to keep everything in one location. Also inside the container are a different style of plugs that you can have. So these are pretty versatile, and a small little cleaning brush. And then last but not least, we have the batteries. Now everyone's ear is different, and so Axil provides different plugs for different sizes. You can see a larger size here with the different styles, and then a little bit of a smaller size. Also, there are an add-on that goes over your ear in case you need this to get a little more security. Now, one thing that I like is they have these two different styles, some with the flange with the little covers, and then we have just the standard full foam earplugs. These actually, the black ones, give you a little more ear protection or a little more protection with higher decibels than the standard plugs like this. So there's a lot of ways to test it, and in the book it talks about doing some different things to test before you go out to the range. Definitely gunfire is one of the loudest noises, but these can also be used not only at the range, but also like at concerts or where there's a lot of heavy machinery. And the great thing about earplugs that are electronic is that you can still hear regular conversation and regular noises, and yet when a loud noise goes off and it reaches a certain decibel, they shut down. It's kind of a baffle. Now this is the main electronic part. The small battery compartment's right here. It has a little lip. You can just pull it out and it comes out. The tab is over the positive, and that's what goes toward the top. So when you place it, snap it. Right here is your adjustment, and it actually turns to whatever you want to set it to. You can hear it. And it'll actually beep to let you know which setting you're on. Take the plug and just twist it on. Now you really want to get a good fit, because what you don't want is for this to get stuck in your ear. We're going to try the different ones, so I'm going to go ahead and put both different styles, and this is the smaller plug. If you need a little bit of an extension, just take and put this over the cap, and then this will fit in your ear. Now these are the standard earplugs that I use, and they will reduce sound down to about 26 decibels. With the flange this way, it's about 24 to 26 decibel reduction. With the foam plugs, it'll give you a 30 decibel reduction. And so this is actually going to protect your ear a little more. To me, this is just a little more comfortable, but you have to decide which, is best. Considering gunfire is between 110 and 185 decibels, having ear protection is super important. But the electronic magnification of sound will bring it up 30 decibels. And so then when gunfire or any kind of loud noise happens, then it shuts down and then comes right back up. And again, this just allows you to have regular conversation, to hear a lot of sounds that are around you. One of the dangers, especially in a tactical situation, is when you're having earplugs in your ears, you can't hear sound around you. And with this, you definitely have a lot of advantages. Wow, turning that, it immediately starts to amplify the noise around you. Very close to the head. Once you turn these on, it just takes a couple of seconds and you'll hear it just come up, the volume. One thing you'll want to do is to turn off the hearing protection. That way you don't forget. If you do hear like a squealing noise, it's usually because they're just sitting there with it turned, the volume turned up. These are super comfortable. I've worn them all day today. I've worn them about 3 days at the range, and they fit just like my regular earplugs, which I really like. I'm used to it. And they're not noticeable except for the amplified sound, which is really nice. I mean, you can hear all kind of stuff that you can't even hear with your regular ear. So, really cool little system. All the accessories will fit in the case. And got a little mesh net right here. And you're ready to go to the range. You can drop this in your range bag. It keeps it safe and secure, or you can carry it in your pocket. Now the H2Ps come in a number of different colors, not just the black. You can even get kind of a flesh tone, which you can wear, and it's very discreet. These guys are so comfortable. I mean, it's so easy to wear. And they'll give you a 140-hour battery life. Just make sure you turn them off. This is a big thing. Now, hearing protection like this is not cheap when you get into the advanced electronics and the small size. These run on this Kickstarter $2.99 right now, which they've already gone way over their goal. I mean, they are way over it because of the quality of AxilPro. So, really these are going to go up considerably once the Kickstarter or the Indiegogo campaign is over with. And again, you can go to the websites listed down below to find these. And there'll be a lot of other dealers out there and distributors that are handling these earmuffs or these earplugs. Guys, between the comfort, being able to hear, even magnified sound, and just general conversation, these are really great plugs to have. Yes, they are a little pricey, but what is your hearing worth? And having these, it's almost like having a hearing aid. And really, you're going to pay $2,000 for a decent hearing aid. So the Prosounds H2P electronic hearing plugs, thumbs way up. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. But these are great little plugs and definitely worth the investment. Now Prosound is running a, what do they call that? Prosound is running a crowd fundraiser.